And now we're back. Y'all have Jacob's chats again.
Hmm?
Yeah, it said it, and now we're back. It came back. And all your chats didn't go away yet.
Oh. And he's back officially.
Officially back. If we crash, I'm not coming back. Not tonight. Did we do the prologue? I don't know if I want to do a whole prologue.
Skip it.
We're gonna skip it. Essentially, the plot of this game is I'm on a ship. It's currently damaged. My guy's unconscious. The only one who's alive is a robot right now, and that's it. That's all you know. Space Jesus is unconscious. For anyone who's confused in the VOD, by the way, you have to go to the... There's 2 VODs from today. There's one was all Subnautica, and then I was switching over to this, and the whole computer just killed itself. So, if you want a little bit of context of me going from Subnautica to this, or, you know, just playing Subnautica, there are 2 VODs from yesterday. It will be 2 VOD. This will be combined later on the VOD channel. There will be one solid VOD for you guys in the way future. Bum 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 bum. I'm in a goop pod. Am I so whited out? Goodness. How is that white? Are you two like half dead, by the way? Very quiet.
No, I'm here.
You say that,
Always
it
half
sounds
dead.
like you're quiet normally. I'll read. Jacob sounds like he's about to fall asleep at the desk, or staring at that bicycle too much.
I'm not even working on that right now.
Oh, God, we're awake. Space Jesus ass.
Ash?
Yes, ass.
Yo, what? Hey, yo. You got that
So
chunky?
no, the computer died, Iro, and I had to restart.
Hold on.
It just all of a sudden went, and I had to restart the whole computer. All screens went black, everything.
Okay.
Why, audio, are you so loud? By the way, welcome, Iro. I did call you out earlier. I didn't say your name. I was like, oh, I've been lurking, so that threw me when I came back. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I saw you lurking, and I did call you out. I was like, I'm not going to say who's here, but we're going to play someone's favorite Star Wars game, because I know it's not. But oh, why is audio so loud? Fix this. Sound. Music can stay. Mix. Oh no, do we have that motion cap shit? There we go. Oh. Alright, there we go. Bum 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 bum. By the way, how have you been, Iro? It's been a while. I haven't, you know, had a chance to catch up. Let me just... I'm gonna assume because Krea's right around the corner. Hello? Alright. Oh no, a jammed door. Oh, never mind.
Can I roll to unjam the door?
You could. No. Or we could just go over to this computer and hit the open button.
I roll to open the door.
Unlock door to morgue. Oop. XP. It's one of those games I used to play on a controller the whole time, so playing on a keyboard is kind of weird. Bum, 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 bum. Whoops. This old woman looks dead, but there's no signs of what killed her. Oh, tragedy. And an actual corpse. You guys want me to be yapping here with the mic unlocked? By the way, everyone's about to go on that.
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go off here in a minute just because it's late and I've got class tomorrow.
Yeah, you said that like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, I should probably go get ready for bed. Class
No,
kind of
let's see.
first thing.
What time is the class?
11.
And then you have about an hour drive. You got about an hour to wake up and get ready. Oh no. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock at best.
Yeah.
And it's only 12:30. So you could know.
Well, I also had a test today, so that means I pulled an all-nighter last night.
You had a test
Oh, you
today?
did?
Not an all-nighter per se, but
What class?
you know.
Like, close enough, yeah.
The Kin and Dine?
What was your question? Oh no, we had a test in fluid dynamics.
Woo!
Oh yeah, no, I'm taking that class for sure.
Oh
bad.
no. No.
I'm
don't
not the
know.
only one. It's okay.
I guess. I don't know. I kind of had an easy fluids professor, and
Who did you have?
Murph. Hold on. Yeah, Murphy.
Interesting.
He
'Cause
only
I
taught my
might
class.
be retaking it.
Oh, he only taught my class. I don't think he teaches it normally. He's a grad professor. I'm pretty sure he's a grad professor.
Yeah, there's a solid chance I'll be retaking it, so I'm just praying that someone else teaches it next semester.
Gouldikin, but he's harder in a way. Like
I've been watching his YouTube, so
Goldikins. Yeah.
yeah.
He's kind of like a Nora, but with fluids, but not as like, joking. I don't think. I don't know. I had him for
Yeah.
a day, and then I got
But
switched to
he
Murphy.
teaches, and my current professor doesn't.
Yeah, a lot of new ones don't. A lot of new ones
Like,
suck.
he's brand new, no one understands him, and he sucks at teaching.
Yeah. I forgot who was like that for Will. Will had a professor like that.
I've noticed a lot of the new ones, like besides like very select, are not very
Yeah,
good.
the one who teaches supersonic and hypersonic flow for Arrow, he's good, but by the way, I'm just yapping because we're on ads, and I don't know if everyone here is watching on ads or
but I
not.
don't remember what the professor's name was.
Yeah, I know his face. I see him all the time, and he waves, but I forget his name. Whenever I go to
It'll
like,
make you happy to know I'll have Hess next semester for fall.
woo, yes, for vibrations or controls or micro controls. Those are his 3 courses.
Now I gotta pull back my schedule out.
Well,
Hold
it's
on.
either vibrations if you haven't taken vibrations or controls.
It's not vibrations. I think it might be
It's not?
controls. Let me look.
I would take them for vibrations too, unless Brett teaches vibrations.
Yeah, no. I was looking for Brett, but Brett was not on the option list.
Oh, those are the 2. So whoever else it's not, then shit.
It was only one section.
Ooh.
So fall I'm taking Man Pro, controls, and Mech Lab 1.
So your controls with Hess?
Yeah.
A good class. Take them with. Okay.
And then Mech Lab is Rodrigo, and
Yeah.
processes is some new person I've never heard of.
MechMan Pro? Oh.
No, not, well, manufacturing processes.
Is that a tech?
No, that's 4325.
Manufacturing. You can tell if I paid attention or not in this class. What is it? The number?
Manufacturing, EML 4325. It comes after materials engineering. Mechanical manufacturing processes. Yeah. McMahon Pro. I forgot there was a mechanical at the front.
So I said McMahon Pro and you went no.
I'm sorry. In my notes I have a little notes thing and I wrote down mechanical controls, not mechanic or manufacturing. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
late. Stop yelling.
McMahon Pro, I had Usulin. She doesn't teach it anymore. She only teaches it in the summer.
I was a little sad about that. But I'm taking electrical systems with Castellanos over this summer.
Castellanos, oof. He doesn't teach you he's a great person. The TA teaches you how to do it on Fridays, on your recitations. On your lectures, he teaches you the fundamentals, like what it's about. That's it. So good luck on that one. He's a great guy.
Lectures versus applying, kind of?
Yeah. He doesn't teach you how to apply it. He teaches you the theoretical.
Interesting.
Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it says ads are over, and apparently you didn't have ads, so I was just wasting the air. I am sorry. And doing all right. Very busy with school stuff, and I've been working on a lot of my friends' projects. Ooh, your friends' projects. Like what? Also, trying to get my portfolio in order when I can. Okay. I was going to say, it's been a while, but good job with school stuff as well. Hopefully that's going well. Like you hear the misery of school stuff for Aubrey as well.
Always misery.
Yeah.
I am in misery.
Well, that's a mechanical engineering student for you in general.
Ugh,
Misery.
telling me.
Yeah. And then
Honestly, it's not going bad other than fluids. Fluids is kicking my fucking ass.
I hear fluids is meh for some people. So
This class is so bad. Someone in our class Discord said they're gonna be able to fit a 747 up their ass with the way this class is fucking them over.
Jesus.
And my first reaction was to respond to, oh, I'll probably be able to fit Jupiter up mine, but
I just showed up late most of the time to my fluids class. So I never showed up.
yeah, most people don't show up. I think maybe 20% do.
Mine was a lot easier. I think by the end we were 3 chapters behind the other class, and we just were like, all right, well.
Yeah, he just gave us a test and covered a chapter in 1 week, and it's like one of the biggest chapters of the textbook, and we're like, how did we cover this entire thing in 1 week? There's no way.
You didn't. You probably didn't learn it. Not like you specifically,
Yeah,
but like you probably like glanced over half the shit.
Yeah, it was bad. If something tells me that the test scores that come out are going to be like 5% of the class did above and beyond, and then the rest of the class did below average, and it's going to average out. He's like, oh, you guys did great.
You have the smell of the KOTOR tank about you.
God.
How do you feel?
And a question: do you know if I like Star Trek? Star Trek. I'm not the older ones, to be honest, just because I haven't watched them. I watched the newer 3, and the third one sucked. I just watched those. Oh, Aubrey chiming in with the for real.
I couldn't not, man.
I know.
He's
Good.
got a point.
It does. I know. I enjoyed like bits from him, but I never actually watched any of the show series. I don't know if I feel like Aubrey has and Jacob has questionable movie watching skills. Weirdly.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Lord of the Rings? I've seen like the first 10 minutes. I was upset. I was too upset. All right. The game. I feel weird talking about the game when you guys aren't. Are you guys watching the game or no?
Yeah, no, we're watching.
Yeah.
Jacob's passing out.
Your character looks like a fucked up Chris Hemsworth, by the way.
Space Jesus. How dare you make fun of Space
No.
Jesus? I've watched Lord of the Rings. Jacob hasn't watched Lord of the Rings. And Aubrey, have you watched Lord of the Rings?
It's been a hot minute though,
Have you seen all three?
but I have seen it.
The original.
I've
three?
watched all of them at some point, but it has been a very long minute.
I'll accept it. I'll accept it. What about The Hobbit?
I've seen all of them. Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ. Jacob,
What?
you need to get on this movie watching list.
Hmm.
President of my school's film club never finished Lauder. Unacceptable. It really is. Like, certain movies you gotta watch, especially if it's like a film club, like The Godfather. That's another one. Dude, I don't know. I never watched Game of Thrones. I can't really judge to that one. I didn't like Game of Thrones as much just because everyone did not shut up about it. And then I never watched those things. I watched the first like 3 episodes. And I thought I could watch this one day. Just haven't. Mainly because
Valid.
also everyone said that the last season sucked. And I kind of don't want to sit through 7 seasons and get to season 8 and be like, this sucks. I would rather than just read the books. Kreia, a little disoriented.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I
Is-
slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out
Ira's favorite
unconsciously,
character, Kreia.
and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
So you can touch minds.
I am
Feign
Kreia,
death.
and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
No. Except for my computer crash.
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt. Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Aren't they supposed to be nimble? That's always my idea. Not heavy walking, but I've talked to you about how I really don't like the Witcher show, and it nearly made me avoid Game of Thrones. Witcher show was that bad? I thought it was good while it was under Cavill, wasn't it? And then that's why he quit, was because they were going against the character and what he would do. So then they got the other Hemsworth, forget his name, Liam. Kreia would say some shit like that. She would. I don't mind Kreia. This is one of my favorite series. I don't care for the end bit, like the way they're trying to do the whole, pushing both sides and everything like that. Because then on Telos, they kind of talk about it. Weighted down by the dogma or some shit. She's cooked up in her crack head. She is kind of cracked, though. Yeah.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
All right, what's going on? How do we get
I
out
do
of
not
here?
know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave. We were attacked once, and
Why
I fear
leave?
our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
All right.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
Do I need clothes? Does anyone need clothes? You both are the quietest I think I've ever heard you.
Mm-mm.
Well, damn.
Yeah, well, you, yes, you're both very. I'm looking at the Discord to see if I'm going to see the little bubble go boop.
Bubbles.
Your bubbles.
My bubbles.
Bubbles.
My bubbles.
Are you will?
I'm not offering to help you. I'm not so young as to leap from death's door as quickly as you.
Okay.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Light side points. Yay! I wonder if we're going to be playing light side or dark side. Bum. Neutral.
Damn, look at that dump truck.
Hey, the dumpy.
What a dumpy. Although the red shoes do not match and just driving me crazy. Match your
What?
shoes.
Yeah, because it's not supposed to match. I was in a chamber where I was dying. What happened to my shit? Oh, it's a left-hand item? Okay, it's not. It can be both. I was gonna say. Why choose? No choose. A corpse. Yay. Freaking vibro blade. Isn't that worse? Better? Physical 110. Crit strike. Better. I don't think we can go.
Emergency lockdown
Nope.
is in effect. Turbolift's
Time
heavily
to
sealed.
explore. Nope. Aggressive. Or range. Stationary. Eye support. Aggressive. Yep. Alright, now here's the turn-based shit. All the tutorial things killing me. Bump. Yeah, still need to watch this new Superman sneak peek they dropped today in nearly 5 minutes. Who's the new Superman? That's a long ass sneak peek. Normally trailers and stuff like that are what, a minute at best? Whoop, dodged. Can't drop anything. I plug in a controller for this game. Well, actually, never mind. I don't want to plug in shit. Killed my computer last time. Mm-mm. 3D tunneler, that's always helpful. Ugh. Ah. Nothing else? Nothing else, alright. Office. Security room, bed. Holding Anton! Oh.
Is this thing on? Alright, all hands, especially you, KOTOR. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any
If
sort
someone
of
mad, I'm gonna call someone a
military-grade
Juma
frag
head.
weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out
Do
the
it.
airlock. Why?
Do it.
Because in case
You know you're
gonna be
the first one
fuel
experience.
explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that
You're
chunk
the
out of
first one I'm
Piranha's
gonna yell
doing
at too.
created this asteroid field. So if I catch
Bet.
any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out. And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here.
I think I'm heading off
Since
for the
that
night.
Jedi
It
showed
is
up, things are
late.
getting worse.
Alrighty.
Yeah, my eyes
Corda and
pan
his
bags.
miners
You are both
Now the
very
droids
tired. Go
are
to bed.
acting crazy.
Okay,
We don't find what's
okay,
causing
no
this
yelling.
or who.
Go to bed.
This facility's gonna be
Yelling.
freezing dust by the time the next helos
Just
freighter
love
arrives.
us.
I care. That's why I'm telling you to go to bed.
Alright, alright.
All right.
off.
Go to.
Good
I'm waiting. Go. Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. These two are like dead asleep, tired. Go to bed, you two. Goodness. All right, there we go. I'm still gonna be in the Discord, just floating here. All right. Now I also don't feel as weird to them. Mwah. Good night. I felt weird being too loud. You're gonna. Everyone's dipping on me. It's 1. I get it. Go to bed, everyone. Enjoy. Have a good night. I'll be up for a little bit longer. I'm probably going to get off of Paragus, and then I will go to bed. Will I get off of Paragus? Ugh. Bullies, all of you. Go. Be free. All right. I'm going to listen to the maintenance log.
Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sure,
Good night.
I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I can just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir,
They can
destroy
kill
their
you.
combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange.
Oh, it's
so I
very
want you
recent.
to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
All right, give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to adjust their volume. See, a lot of it is, you still play, but there's still these things like we're doing now. We're kind of getting a story through either some security or depending on whatever you're finding. I kind of like it. So yes, there are times we're going to be singing like this.
Override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down.
Good to
I
know.
doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
All right. So,
I
storage.
secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room.
Good to know.
If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Also good to know. In the main console feature. Log out. Alright. So now we need to go through here and probably fight a shit ton of things. For a little bit. Oh,
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond. Yet
Kreia.
it stems from nothing that lives.
What?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see. And instead, reach out with your perceptions.
Kreia's, Kreia, okay?
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot
Blind
perceive,
as well.
but the small oscillations of energy that you can feel echoing outwards.
Yes. With Krea's help, you have gained a passive precognition power. When the power is triggered, you should save your game. Okay. I should save my game. Save 1. I'm just gonna say main save. Alright. It means that danger is around.
You hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off.
It is the Force you feel.
The Force.
It has not been so long as for you to forget.
I guess. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance. Sure. I know the story of your main character here.
Feel it echo.
So kind of, you know, you're doing a little bit of pulling.
I shall guide you down the familiar path.
I aid you.
You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gaining experience will slowly re-establish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force abilities. I have a level up. And there, yeah, config 2. Let me just, okay. There we go. Stealth field generator, get, okay, cool. See, I guess I should have paid attention when I was younger, and I was like, oh, any of those audio logs, I kind of probably just listened right over and did not care. Is this the main room? It is, okay. This device enables stealth mode, a camouflage field that hides it. Let's see. I don't think I ever really use this shit, so. How do I use it? Usually must have paid points in the stealth skill to use stealth mode. Combat destroy. Oh wait, I don't have any stealth, right? Pretty sure I took off stealth for this character. Okay, stop. Nope. Okay. You alright? Is it not here? Oh, I do have stealth. Wait. Really? There we go. How do I activate stealth mode then? What? That's good to know. Graphics, brightness, shadow, grasp. That's option. Wow, we're on everything except for soft shadows. I just want to see. Okay, so gameplay, key mapping, run, walk, select next, right, game menu, relook. Oh, okay. Pan camera right, pan camera. Game. Okay, left action, right action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Activate mine. Map screen, journal, abilities screen. Okay, oh. Toggle stealth mode. G. Do not have that mode. Okay. I guess not. Whatever. Level up. Skills. I have 0 stealth. Okay, that explains it. Read injury. Oh, cancel. So check the skills against stealth. Skills of enemy DC mines enemy objectives. Noticed awareness is always active, but results are best when a character is moving slowly. Running impart a -5 penalty. Okay. Persuade. Okay. Beats. Force sensitive and unarmed specialist. Well, I don't care, mate. Don't need security. Stealth is cross. Okay, class skill stealth. No, that's advanced training stealth. No. Lightsabers finesse. The character has mastered using grace and speed with a lightsaber instead of a raw power. The character, it's either their dexterity or strength. Okay, don't need that yet. The character has mastered using grace and speed with melee weapons instead of raw power. The character can add their dex. Okay. I mean, there's not much else I can do right now. Except for this, which I might just do first. Okay, powers. This power increases physical attributes and saving throws of Jedi and all party members by 2. The effect lasts for 2 seconds. Okay, or 2 seconds, 20 seconds. And this the Jedi is temporarily granted 2 defense and all saving throws. Movement speed is doubled and 2 defense. I normally like getting something like that. Universal powers, light side power, stun droid, wound, that's a dark side thing. Universal power, I don't have a lightsaber anyway right now, so I'm looking just more at the force powers. This power enables the character to use their own health to fuel force power. All force powers taking 50% of their cost from vitality points. Okay. Probably gonna go, what is this one too? This power shields the Jedi and the Force, absorbing the first 6 points of damage from energy, sonic, fire, cold, and electrical attacks. Damage over and above the first 6 points is suffered as normal. This effect lasts. Okay, so that's not bad. I never really read most of those things. So let's just go with the speed right now. I always like the speed, and I mean, it helps us. Left click the mouse button and activate a friendly force selected first icon action. Okay. Ooh. There we go. That one heard me. Yeah, I see the buff there too. Okay. Screen gets all blurry when you're running with that speed. Easy. Honestly, why did I always hate this room? I think it's because of later with droids. Okay, it looks like we're good. Let me go grab this stuff, the loot. Emergency supplies. Medpack. Nope, another enemy. One shot. What difficulty are we on? Gameplay. Well, we're on normal, and then it's difficult, so okay. Maybe because it's early on tutorial land, so. Administration computer. What do we need? Look for the control override switch. Activate the switch. Boop. Doors open. Log out. Awesome. 100 experience points. Alright, we're gonna head on over here and I guess open the door and to my
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
And his name is Anton.
But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
don't say. Well,
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
yep. Gotta explain why you're locked up. What is this place? Facility is deserted. What happened? I don't have time for this. Tell me what happened here now. Wow. Who are you?
Atten Rand.
Oh, give me a
Excuse
full
me
name.
if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Here to explain why you're
Security
locked up.
claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Well, the
You
facility's
mean before
deserted.
or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
Okay, Anton. Well, I'm not one of them.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
In the first game, there is. So that's what, you know, you're kind of coming to in this one.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They
The
turned
Cool
against
Wars.
the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy.
Yep.
Where have you been?
Revan, Malik. I'm kind of done. I could care less about Revan's fate. I had other questions for you.
Well, I wasn't there.
Yeah,
But like
Mandalorian
all Sith,
Wars.
Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait
True.
a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
Dead. I don't know.
The miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times. This facility isn't a military installation. Which means we may
Persuade.
have a
Tell
chance.
me.
You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
All right. Maybe I'll get out of this mess. Go. Anton.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the
It's a little off from the
Suddenly,
computer
you've got
here.
access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey,
What's wrong?
this system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
I don't know if that's even any kind of verbal truth. Someone do it on
That's my
purpose.
guess.
I have zero
Cut
repair
off
skill.
the console specifically from remote, then sever the hub. Doesn't get any more deliberate than that.
Is there anything else we can do with the console?
I doubt
Yeah.
it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
True. Let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comms.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Light side points gained. Ooh, journal update. All right. Check administration logs, access log
Tracked the
25.
freighter in.
Ooh.
Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
Mean what?
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Yeah, not going well. Access comm system. Hangar Bay 25. Can you read me? Doo dee boop. I'm not saying doo dee beep for all his dialogue because he's a droid and that's what they say. Are you operational? Any other route off this level now? We're trapped up on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Weep. Is there some other way here besides the turbo lift? There must be an emergency hatch. Try to find one. Try to find one. So, he's gonna look like Wally in a way for people. He's not unlike Wally, who's very stuck in a single, like, cube shape with the tracks. He's got that front shape. It's... I'm trying to think of the two that you could combine it with. Sorry, bad yawn. Probably why I liked Wally way more is also because this game was in 2004. So, I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. Don't question my orders, just follow them. Actually, cancel that last order. I'll call you back on the comms when I'm done up here. Alright, let me take a look around really quick, because I wanted to make sure I didn't lose any loot. Right, we're good there. What about up here? Damage mining droid. Stable droid, they'll allow you to move by. Alright. I'm gonna disable them. Alright, cool. We got some components. Because I don't have the repair or computer skills for them. If you had a character who was meant more for that, then you could use them, but... eh. Alright. We should be good. Comm system. Don't. Beep boop boop. Yes, I'm back. Is there some other way besides the turbo lift? Yeah, okay. We're going, he said, doo. And now we're gonna be using him. It'll be fun. Journal added. He's good at security lock. Pick locking. Oh, shoot. Easier, I guess, for him to just be a keyboard and mouse. Parakeets. Security tunnel. Don't use the security tunnel. Alright. Do this way. Yeah, it is this way, actually. The Ebon Hawk. Giant ship compared to anything else. Was it reskinned? Normally orange, isn't it? I think that's one of the mods I have on. Nothing intentional. But if it looks better, whatever. Repair kits. Repair kits are for robots. Med kits are for people. Hanger bay controls. Here, place a missing part. One part. Failure. You need some basic parts to restore. Okay, I don't have basic parts. Emergency blast door is magnetically sealed. Pain. Is this one also? No amount of anything will do anything to him, so we're gonna have to go a different way. Maybe this way? Bash? I'm purposely welded the door shut. Alright. Oh, I didn't search this locker? Oh no, I did. It's empty. Boop. Oh no. Luckily I got this droid shock arm that does fairly decent amounts of damage. There you go. I mean, the remains minor sonic detonator. You better get used to this song, by the way, because this is a fighting song. Oh. At least the shock arm has, like, you know, infinite amount of uses, so you don't really have to worry about it. Wee. Goodness. Do. I don't know if I am gonna get off of Paragas, actually. Paragas is kind of long. Paragas is the mining facility we're on, by the way. Name of it. Any parts? Broken droid components. I'll take them. Grubby fingers. See, I think I never used to only use the shock arm because I thought, you know, we would run out or anything like that. Datapad, Paragas Depot survey, get items. Purged the fuel lines and I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. And then he was killed. I didn't see what that said, but I think that said scrap parts. Alright, let me just inventory. Which one is it? So this is to a maximum 10 levels. For each of the attacking droids levels to a maximum of, okay. Uses, oh, they are uses. It's just so happens that this one is infinite uses. Usable only by him, okay. Droid deflector Mark 1. Yeah, I mean, I can equip that just in case I want to. Mining lasers, okay. Okay, -5, +5. Oh, okay, wait. Balance +2, 2 weapon penalty if used in the offhand. Okay, so I'll probably just do none then. It's 1 to 8 +5, or it was that minus. Okay, that makes sense now. I need to pay attention to that stuff more now. Okay, skill computer upgrade. Ooh, yay. Okay. A lot of things I think I just did like before, like in my first playthrough. Oop. More robots. Shock arm. But I would always like, oh, I think 2 swords or something is better than not having 2 swords. Is it gonna bash me? Nope. You can try. One shot. That's crazy. I'm running through this. It is tutorial land though, but I mean, technically tutorial land. Alright, so we gotta go to the console now because we got the broken part. Repair. Access emergency control commands. Check status. Open blast door 1 spike. Open blast door fuel depot. Oh yeah, I don't have any spikes. We can just double check. Hangar logs. Access docking and takeoff procedures. Transmit asteroid orbital drift charts to the Ebon Hawk navigation. Download charts, okay. Access hangar logs, contraband.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Okay, good to know.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override. Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one, if we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
I mean, it's a Jedi. What do you expect? Return the main functions. Access hangar logs, remote camera controls. Hangar 25. Okay. Main cargo hold. Security cargo room. Okay. Tech status has been destroyed many days ago. Motivator still holds the charge. However, at the risk of destroying the container next to it, it would override by remote. Demolition attempt. Remote return to camera controls. Security cargo. Main cargo hold. Security cargo hold. Oh, that is that. Sorry. Decontamination. Security. I mean, meh. Log out. Lost item. Whatever. I just want to check. Cool. 2 things blown up. Then we get credits and computer spike. Fine by me. Beep boop. Alright, let's see. X command. Run diagnostic on damaged systems. Ragas. Computer check. Check the status of subsystems. Open blast door to hangar 25. Failure. Wait, I thought I just got a spike. Okay. Log out. Lost item. Gain experience. First ranged weapon and switch to melee if opponent close. Character using ranged behavior will attack any enemies they see, but will stay within 10 meters of the character you were controlling. They will use ranged weapons, but if attacked in melee, will switch to melee weapons until no longer threatened. Character using aggressive behavior will attack any enemies they see, regardless of their distance from the character you are controlling. They will use whatever weapon they have equipped. Okay. I mean, we'll probably do this then. It is just one-shotting these robots. It is going to get harder, I know, but I'm pretty sure. Right. Hello, robot. Broken droid. Cool. Optimization parts as well. Whoop. I'm sorry, I gotta be in the room. I do have a shield against them if I want to, but I don't think we're in that bad of a way right now. You already failed. Alright, I didn't know also that was RNG. It was a number game. Not RNG, but I mean, yeah, it's a random number generator. I thought if it said failed, you failed. You don't just roll again. Yeah, right. Security. Oh, containment field blocked. I don't think there was anything there. I come to this control station. I go, oh, access remote cameras, fuel line sensors. There's shit in there. Maintenance level. Entrance to droid maintenance areas. Return to console features. Call up log system. Pull up emergency system. Open emergency hatch on a Progress administration level. Turn the main console features. Log out. There you go. Beep boop. Who are you? No. The robot's been shocked. After the Paragus 2 disaster, mining efforts. Oh, I didn't even see.
So is that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not?
Give him a little more time.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my...
You want to say that again,
Hey, what do you know?
Anton?
A little cargo cylinder came through.
Looks like it, but it's strange he didn't contact us on the
turbo
columns.
lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
Turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency
Wait,
hatch.
Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you?
Yes.
That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
But I have plot armor, so by all means. Maybe, but it's the only way out, and it's better I risk my life than yours.
You're either really brave or really crazy, or both.
A little bit
All
of
right,
both.
I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Got it.
I'll
See you
keep the
soon.
comlink open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
You have received a comlink. Party members or others may use it to contact you to help you or provide information. Comlink, light side points, all that other stuff. Yay! Slowly moving up. But on that note, I think I am not going to do the Paragus, like, fully go through Paragus yet. Back up. Okay. I'm not going to do Paragus all tonight, because it's actually, if I think about it, I have a lot more. Oop. Not the button I was trying to hit. Chatting. I have a lot more to go on that. So for now, I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And again, this is a two-parter stream because we had part one, part two because of the crash. So again, sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed, guys. And I will catch you all later. Goodbye.